Hello and welcome to another Bookish avec weekly reads, random stuff, random ramblings with me. And so what happens this week? I'm reading a couple of wonderful books, really wonderful books. I'm still reading this Alice Smith's book, Autumn, as a group read hosted by Sarah from Hardcover Hearts. I've already gotten into about 50% of this book. Really awesome so far. I love this book very much. I'm not going to talk more about this. It's about these two characters, a woman named Elizabeth who is in her 30s and a man named Daniel who is kind of very old already, around 100 years old, a century years old. So it explores their friendship. I think it's just really, really gorgeously written. Another book that is superbly gorgeous. Okay, and this is just this so far. This book is blowing my mind. Is Barbara Kingsolver's The Poisonwood Bible, which is a book that I'm reading with another book by Kingsolver as well, Prodigal Summer. But this book is just so awesome. I just love this one so much. Even though I'm reading this one slowly, I just think that the prose is just so beautiful. Everything is just so well connected to each other. Basically, these two books have, plays around with connecting different elements with one another. So it's, I just find that just really, really, really gorgeous. And, well, those are the two books that I'm currently reading right now. I have one DNF, and this DNF is actually the other book by Barbara Kingsolver, Prodigal Summer. I find that this book is vastly different when compared to the Poisonwood Bible. The writing is just so different. It's like worlds apart. I don't know why that is. The Poisonwood Bible has this really sparkling, really intense, very detailed writing on the characters. And the characters' voices are just so unique, so distinct. And I just enjoyed it very much. This one, on the other hand, the writing is decent. It's not bad per se, but it feels kind of like a Hallmark movie of sorts. Basically, the first chapter follows this biologist. I think she is tracking some animal at the jungle, and then one day she meets a guy who is like a hunter or something, and then that guy meets up with this woman again at the jungle, and then they have some sort of conversation with one another, and after that they were kissing on the jungle floor, and I couldn't enjoy that. I'm not sure how to enjoy this book, so I decided to just take a break from this book, maybe stop reading it altogether. But I will still continue with the Poisonwood Bible because that one is just beautiful. This one is, I don't know how it can be so different. I'm going to talk more about that perhaps later when I finish the Poisonwood Bible, and then I have my double shot wrap up. So there's something that I kind of realized with my own behavior lately. It's kind of like a new self-realization. Basically, when I feel excited about something, I tend to kind of hold off or, putting off going into that thing because, there's this logic that is working in my head that says, even though I feel excited about something new, I still have this thing that is currently a WIP, something that I'm still doing. So I need to focus on this thing first, and only after that, after I finish this thing, then I move on to that thing, that new thing that I feel excited about. And usually when I finish this current WIP, and when I move on, only when I move on to the new thing, I would feel less excited about the new thing. And so overall the experience is not exactly super great as I expected it to be. And so what I did was, whenever I felt excited about a book, I just added it into my currently reading list. And so I ended up with so many books in my currently reading list. I had like 20 plus books. And it was fun, actually. I didn't feel stressed out about that. I think it worked well. And it really fits with my style as a mood reader. And I really enjoyed that. But I still had this tendency of putting off going into things that I feel excited about, especially when it comes to newly hold books. So what usually happens is that I would buy a few books, and then when the books arrived, and I was just sort of enjoy myself unwrapping, unboxing, or whatever those books, and I would enjoy looking at those books. But then I would say to myself, I have books that I'm currently reading right now. I'm not going to read these books first. I'm going to wait, maybe I finish one book that I'm reading right now, or after 1 week or 1 month or 1 year, only then I'll get to those books. But the thing is, when I bought those books, I was excited about them. When I received them, I was excited about them as well. And it just doesn't make sense for me not to jump into those books, at least one of them, right there when I was unboxing it. So I think I'm gonna change that. Starting from today, if I receive new books, I am going to start reading at least one of those books, because usually I buy multiple books. I would start reading one of those books right away and see how it goes. And I can do that right now because yesterday I just bought new books. So yeah, excited. I got 4 new books, and I am so excited to share with y'all these purchases. So the first book that I got was this one by Yael Hedaya. This is called Eden, and Yael Hedaya is an Israeli author. And this one, it seems to be some kind of a domestic fiction, I think. It's about this family at a rural Israeli community, and there seems to be some sort of relationship problems between 2 of the characters, and there are some sort of, I don't know what's going on with the neighbors and stuff like that. The blurb is all here, but I'm not focusing really well on the blurb because I don't care. But anyway, I just thought that this book just kind of felt interesting. I typically with book purchases, the first thing that caught my eye is of course the cover and what the general idea of the blurb is. Don't really care about the details. So yeah, this one looks beautiful. And who knows when I'll be reading it. And then I also bought another book by Andrea Canobbio. Well, actually, this is my first book by Andrea Canobbio. This is called 3 Light Years, originally written in Italian and translated into the English by Milano Appel. So I think this one is some kind of a novel about relationships. I think there are 2 main characters in here, and both of them are doctors at the same hospital, and they seem to have a relationship, I think. I guess, I'm not sure. The blurb is really long. And yeah, again, don't care. Another one is by Molly Keane. This is called Good Behaviour. And this one does not have any blurb on the outside. So when I bought this book, I didn't know anything about it. I just thought that I wanted to read some Molly Keane, and there are rabbits on the cover. So if you put rabbits on the cover, most likely I'll buy the book. So anyway, there's a blurb inside here, but I'm not gonna read it because whatever. And the next one is by Elinor Lipman. I think this one is a bit of a funny book. I think it's a funny book-ish. And I think it's a book about family as well. I think on Turpentine Lane. Actually, I've seen this book for quite some time now, but somehow I kept putting off buying this book, and so finally yesterday I saw it at the bookstore. I just grabbed it, like whatever. I just wanted to try this book. So here it is right now. Anyway, like I said earlier, because I have a book haul, I am going to read at least one of these books. However, I'm not sure which one to read. Therefore, I consulted the ever so omniscient wheelofnames.com to help make the choice for me. And it seems like the wheel has spoken, and I am going to read 3 Light Years by Andrea Canobbio. Now, would you believe it? I've not even looked into the insides of these books, so I'm not even sure how the typeface look like. But yeah, now is actually my first time looking into the insides. So yeah, this is kind of like a partially react video, but yeah, I don't know, there's not much to react. But anyhow, that's it for this week's Bookish avec moi. Nothing much else. But I do think that it has been a really nice week in terms of my reading, and I've been enjoying these books. Mainly, I've been enjoying these 2 books, the Poisonwood Bible and Autumn. And I think next week I'm still gonna continue with enjoying this book. Maybe I'll be reading a new book. Maybe I'll start reading this one. I don't know what will happen. And Christmas is coming soon. I just want to show you something. I got my Christmas tree. I just got it this week as well. And I just decorated it last night. It's a really tiny one, but I really enjoyed doing it because I love decorating Christmas tree. And I can just hold it like this. And yeah, here it is. I don't know. Yeah, this is my Christmas tree. I've been kind of unimaginative when it comes to the decoration because most of the stuff that I hang here are these ballsy thingy. I don't have anything at the top, so I'm probably gonna get something at the top. I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe getting some more stuff to hang onto this tree. I'm not sure if it would become like really over decorated later. This Christmas, I'll be spending it by myself, and so I have this tiny tree. Usually we would decorate Christmas tree with my family, and we actually have like a bigger Christmas tree, and so we could hang a lot more stuff. Sometimes we hang nail clippers on them because nail clippers are kind of shiny as well. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna hang any nail clipper on this one. My nail clipper is a little bit heavy, so I'll hang something else. I still have, I don't know, I wanted to hang some kind of those lovely bells, like tiny bells. I want to put, I don't know, what else? Acorns, those fake acorns. I want to hang those like tiny little present decoration. Maybe I'll stumble upon some really random stuff as well. Who knows? But anyway, that's it for Bookish avec moi, and I'll see you again in a different video. So until then, take care. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.